was trying to think how to explain to you, like a fixer. I've always been that person, the mom, I guess, that it doesn't matter what company, who it is, that if there's a problem, whether it's a shady CEO at the top who's taking advantage of women, or doesn't matter. I can always see their Achilles heel, and I take bitches down that are at the top of a system that is broken. Yep. So I've done it in the government, CEOs, that kind of shit. That is where my ex-girlfriend used to get terrified that she was gonna like have to protect me or I was gonna piss somebody off. I'm not scared. I don't care. Because I use my gift to handpick the egotistical bitches out of their positions. Yep. And then I am a fixer when it comes to like massive scale. So, for example, I had a friend who was an accountant at Rio Tinto, and she calls me and she says, I need you to use your magical superpowers and help me fix a problem. She was giving up 80,000 pounds of food after every event. That's how much was getting thrown away. She's like, there's got to be something. I'm sick of like signing off on this. I was like, okay, I just need 3 things. So my brain kind of goes on a like massive, way above most people's perspective of solutions. And I could see that I needed to be able to dump 80,000 pounds of food in a parking lot. I needed my people that were all marketing based and could video and help me like let everybody see all of the food on the garbage, on the floor, so people could get angry, so that I could show a solution of an app that I found and had created where everybody's able to push a button and have food picked up from all the shelters and everywhere. Because what it does is it changes the narrative. So then instead of them being angry, I'm giving them a solution, which then they push every grocery store and all of that to start using that by where they buy their food. And so Rio Tinto, I just told them, you sign off. I will make you the star of this and I will boost you up and make it so that everybody else follows suit. But then that solves problems because now government has to give incentives for people to not throw food away because the community who votes them in actually wants that. And I kind of create like a chaos circle of ruckus that makes things change for the better with solutions because I can make people's brains go to simple solutions. And I've always done that. I do it on a massive scale. So that one's like world hunger because, if we never have to throw away the food and we can give it to people. So there's a little piece of my, not crazy, it's like my magical brain that's always been that way since I was a kid. It's just gotten a lot bigger. And so I don't ever believe in the impossible. I believe there's always a way to solve and do everything. It's why I help clients create and fix their, if they lost all their retirement, I fix it. And what my gift is called is co-cognizant. So it's like the knowing is what it's called, the knowing. So my stubbornness when I was a kid, I didn't know why I knew shit. I didn't know why I didn't believe what people were telling me, and I would go find the evidence and the truth somewhere else, which was really shitty back then. But now I at least know what it is and use it to benefit humanity. And that's why I started the nonprofit and just the problem solver and fixer for any shady fucker that wants to get in my way. I kind of like give them 24 hours and take them down. And so with my like coaching people, I help them find, and the people that I coach, they're like life coaches themselves. They're big people so that they help thousands of people in their network so that I can save my energy and do other big things. I help them see their one piece that they kind of been healing around, which means them understand and realize in less than an hour. But they affect hundreds and thousands of people. So when I'm able to do, 15, 20 of those in a month that affects 100,000 people or whatever, that's where I will spend my time. So now you know some of my crazy and know why you are rare in my world, because I can't read you I don't read people unless they ask me to anyways, but usually I can read their emotions and shit if they're lying, that kind of stuff, but I can't read you. So it like is the scary I have to trust it, but at the same time, there has been 5 people in this world that I have not been able to read my entire life. I didn't know what it was before, but since my husband died, it is the only reason why I wanted to connect to the other side. Like, I never, ever, 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 I never guessed I would have been here wanting to connect. No, None of this would have ever been in my, like, rule book or plan. So I just have kind of gone with it. So there, now you know my crazy. So when you were saying, are you crazy? I know you're different. Yep, just a little. Now I've confirmed it for you. So you can go from there. But apparently I was meant to share all of my crazy vulnerable shit with you first. So hopefully it makes you feel better. Babe, you're taking it wrong. Think about, he has slept good at night while the 32 women lives he ruined that were like single moms and stuff, they got like sexually blackmailed into having sex with them, and that held over their head and all sorts of stuff for long periods of time till they finally got a voice to reach out. And so instead I give him one night to be in the same place they were for months, years, days, weeks, and lives that he ruined because of his sexual need and shadiness. And now I give them an option where I even help them strategize their business to be better, meaning they just have to forget their ego. And I will help them build their business up. If not, they're choosing 24 hours to have it released, whatever their evidence is. Yeah, he was never taught to deal with emotion. So when my business started thriving, he started splitting into multiple personalities. Because I was the only one he was able to like communicate with. And when he shut down on me, because he thought I wanted some white collar person and something different because money changed even though I never spent it differently. He split into 7 different personalities as my gifts were coming in to a point where I thought I was going crazy because I had never been that lost in my life. And now I know that it was him, but I took it on and I almost died doing that. And it was not very fun, but it helped me learn the hard way, I guess, how to control it, how to do it by myself.